Chance of Meatballs. Raise your hand if you've ever heard of that before. Tell me you watched the movie. Okay, anything else? Have you read? You watched it? How many of you have seen the movie? Tell me a little bit about that story, Jordan. There's a spaghetti tornado. Oh, what else in that story? It was raining meatballs. Do you remember the town?
Notebook. Oh yeah.
What?
It was ice cream.
But what was the town's name? It's a funny one. It's called Chew and Swallow.
I know.
Chew and Swallow.
Oh,
Do you think this is fiction or nonfiction?
Non-fiction.
What does nonfiction mean?
Not
Nonfiction means it's real. So, do you think this is nonfiction or fiction? This is fiction. How do you know it's fiction, Erica? Do we have real tornadoes?
No.
They do those, but why is this one not real? Wait, why? Can you have a spaghetti tornado? That one, only in a fiction book, right? What else?
And because it can't
rain meatballs. So while you're watching,
we were all sitting around the big kitchen table. It was Saturday morning, pancake morning. Mom was squeezing oranges for juice. Henry and I were betting on how many pancakes we could each eat, and Grandpa was doing the flipping. Seconds later, something flew through the air, headed towards the kitchen ceiling, and landed.
I chose to do an audio book version of Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs because I think sometimes the story comes to life when the students are listening to someone other than myself. The characters seem to come out more lively. Sometimes the illustrator has more of a professional fluency and expression and vocal emotions than I may have. So I thought this was a good choice to do for this book.
That was a good book. I wish I had.
Yeah.
That was a good book. I wish I had. I'm sure somebody.
When I call your name, grab your iPad. You're going to open it up. Put on book reader. Now, you're going to write a book, a story of your own story of what it would be like in your town. What would it be called? Their town was called what? Chew and Swallow. That was kind of creative. Get it? Chew and Swallow. And doesn't stories have pictures in it?
Yeah.
Let's have why don't you work with
Jordan.
no, Leslie, why don't you go work with Jordan? I grouped the children according to their learning levels. My higher or stronger level learners I paired with my weaker or lower level learners. Go get yours. Ricardo, go get yours. Darwin, go get yours. Erica, go get yours. Ready? 1, 2, 3, all eyes on me.
1, 2,
An imaginary town where all things rain down from the sky. So you get to pick what you want to bring down. And you're going to write sentences and do pictures. Ready? Go.
First, I'm starting with
As the students are working in pairs, I roam the classroom, um, checking and making sure they're staying on task and um, kind of guiding them, helping them uh, come up with something creative. Sometimes they just need an extra little push and some guidance to fully tell a story and um, just looking at the different creativities and inspiring them to keep going and moving on. Project-based learning is important, and it requires that the students, work together as a team. It helps them to problem solve and research together and um, help one each other out. Okay, can you tell me about your book? Title of your book?
BFF. Luis Erdo.
Who's Luis and who's Ricardo? You are?
Ricardo.
And you are? Okay, good. So tell me about your book. Go ahead.
It was about a tornado. Raining money and quarters.
Raining money and quarters. I like that. How did you come up with that idea?
Luis. It came up because to do something else, we came up with money instead of like something that you can use.
Oh, that would be exciting, wouldn't it? So can you show me your book? Go ahead and keep it that way. But here, I'll have the pages. And then tell me about that.
It's a tornado and it's raining money. And quarters. Yeah.
And quarters.
It is raining money. And that tornado is raining coins. It's raining dollars, money, change, and that's it.
Oh, so you decided to use a voiceover on your book instead of typing in your words?
Yeah.
Why did you do that?
It's easier.
It was easier to do that? That was very creative of you. Is there another page?
Yeah.
Is it okay? Go ahead. Oh, there we go.
And it's raining dollars, and we fill ourselves with a house made of stones. And then it's raining real hard. And we save ourselves. Bye, done.
Bye, done. I like that. That was very creative, you guys. So how was this different from Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs?
It was different because they had food and we had money.
What would it really be like if it rained money? What would you do?
Get it.
And what would you do with it?
Spend it.
How much money do you think you would get if it rained?
100,000 million.
100,000 million? And what would you do it? What would be the first thing you would do with it?
Buy a house.
You'd buy a house? That would be nice, wouldn't it? What would you do with it?
Buy toys.
Buy toys? Oh. Well, I guess you would have a lot of toys, wouldn't you? Can you think of anything else that you might want to do with it? No?
Buy houses for other people.
Would you do that? That's a nice gesture. That would be very nice to do for people. That's a very giving thing, huh? I like that.
Can I wait the other money left?
You would give some money away that you had left over? That would be nice. That would be caring, huh? Well, thank you for sharing your story. I really enjoyed it. Did you like making this? Did you guys work well together?
Yeah.
I think you were good partners. Do you think Ricardo was a good partner?
Yeah.
Do you think Luis was a good partner? Why?
Because he made it. we thought of the same thing, and like we never fighted about what we're gonna do.
That makes a good partner, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, well, I enjoyed it. Thank you
Why
so
was it
much.
fun? Because we gotta make our own book.
And so, what was fun about that?
It was fun because Isabel, I see her right there. It was fun because we saw pancakes. We did pancakes and all that.
You got to, oh, so you did pancakes. You talked about pancakes. It was fun to have your own ideas. Okay, so can you tell me about your book? Go ahead. Go ahead and read your book to me.
It was raining pancakes.
It was raining pancakes. And what's your name?
Nevaeh.
And what's your name?
You're the winner.
Okay. And did you work well together?
Yeah.
Did you like working with each other?
Yeah.
Why? Tell me something why.
It was fun.
Why? Why was it fun working with Nevaeh?
Because we got to spell together. We got to do a sandwich.
Ah, why do you think it was fun working with Junwin?
Because we were working nicely together.
Oh, that's important, huh? When you're working together, it's important to be nice to one another, huh? And share each other.
Hi.
So how did you feel when making this book?
Like friends. Like
You
friends.
did? Oh, that's cute. Did you guys work well together?
Yes.
I can see from your picture. That's a cute picture. I like that picture. Was your story a little bit different than the story we read, Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs?
Yes.
How was yours different?
By bringing ice cream.
Oh,
And eating
how
it.
did you choose that?
Because we figured out we both like ice cream, and we decided we wanted to write it. It's because of teamwork.
It is teamwork. So tell me. Why don't you go ahead and tell me about your story? Go ahead and present it. Go ahead. So is this your first page? Okay, and I see you have an audio here. Should I do the audio?
Yes.
Okay.
This is really bad because it's a mistake. Yeah, we did a mistake.